Dear students, you all know that English composition is a very important part of language. When you learn composition, you develop the skill of creative writing. There are several topics that we will be taking up in creative writing. One among them is notice writing. Today, let us learn to write a notice. What is a notice? A notice is a written or an oral statement that contains the details of an event or a meeting. Why do we need to learn notice writing? Notice writing helps us to communicate an important event or a meeting. A notice is usually put up in a public place. Points to be kept in mind while writing a notice. First, it should be in about 50 words. Second, be specific and write to the point. Third, follow the format for notice writing. Fourth, use the indirect speech or the passive voice while writing a notice. Fifth, make use of the future tense. Sixth, do not make use of personal pronouns like I and we. The 6 W's that have to be used for notice writing. The first W, what. What refers to what is the notice about. The second W, who. Who it is addressed to. The third W, where. Where is the event going to take place? The fourth W, when. When is the event going to happen? That is the date and the time. The fifth W, what to do. That means the instructions are related to the notice. The sixth W, whom. Whom to contact or get in touch with. So these were the 6 W's that you need to keep in mind while writing a notice. Next, we move on to the format for a notice. We begin the format by writing the name of the school and the place in the center of the box on the first line. When you write the name of the school and the place, all these letters have to be capital and on just one line. After you have written the name of the school and the place, you leave one line. After you have left a line, in the center, write the word notice in capital letters. Once again, after you have finished writing the word notice, leave one line. After you have left the line, write the title of the notice. When you write the title of the notice, remember to begin the first letter of each word in capital. After you have written the title, leave one line. After you have left a line, begin with the content. Here in the content, you have to make use of the 6 W's that have been given to you in the previous slide. After you have finished writing the content, leave one line. After you have left a line, On the left hand side of the box, write the name of the issuing authority. Below the name, on the very next line, you write the designation. After that, leave one line exactly adjacent to the designation. On the right hand side, you need to write the word headmaster. After the designation, you have left a line. Below the line that is left, you write the word date and put the date of that particular day. After you have written the date, leave a line and draw the box to complete the format. Now, let us take an example on how to write a notice. Here is your question. You are Mahesh Desai, the head boy of Don Bosco High School, Thuye. Your school is organizing a fancy dress competition. Write a notice for your school notice board giving necessary details about the activity. Here, the first thing you need to do is draw the box using a pencil. On the first line, write the name of the school and the place in capital letters. Then leave one line and write the word notice in the center in capital letters. Once you have written the word notice, leave one line and write the title. When you write the title, you have to make sure that you begin each word of the title with a capital letter. So here your title will be Fancy Dress Competition. Fancy will begin with a capital F. Dress will begin with a capital D. Competition will begin with a capital C. Then you leave a line and begin writing the notice. When you start writing the body of the notice, you can begin with a starter like cheer up students. Our school is organizing a fancy dress competition for the students of standard 5th to 10th in the school hall on 15th September. Those interested may kindly give your names to the undersigned by 10th September. Now this was the body of the notice. In the body, you have answered questions like what the event is, when it will take place, whom it is addressed to, whom to contact, what to do. All these 6 W's have been answered in the body of the notice. After we have finished with the body of the notice, we leave one line and write the name of the person who has written the notice. In the question it was given, you are Mahesh Desai. So since Mahesh Desai is writing the notice, you leave one line and write Mahesh Desai. Below the name, you have to write the designation. The designation of Mahesh Desai is head boy. So you write just below Mahesh Desai, head boy. After you have written head boy, you leave a line and write the date, that is 1st September, the day when you are writing the notice. After you have written the date, leave one line. Now move on to the right hand side of the box. Exactly adjacent to the word head boy, write headmaster. After you have done this, you draw a line right at the bottom and close the box. So students, if you pay careful attention to the guidelines mentioned to you in this explanation on how to write a notice, you will definitely do extremely well in notice writing. Thank you.